You're now tuning into Warriors
WarriorsWorld
TV.
TV.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Marcus Thompson for the second time on WarriorsWorld TV. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's why they call me the second.
You know what I mean? That's why you're back on the show. But of course, because the draft is coming up, so we definitely value your opinion and we love having you on the show. So right now, the Warriors, there's a lot of talk about the sale, but it looks more and more likely that Larry Ellison is gonna buy the team. Do you think that's a good move for the fans and the franchise, or not so good?
It's the move they want, so it's a good move. Nobody knows whether he'll be a good owner or not, but the dude's got what, $8,000 billion, so it doesn't matter. He's competitive. He's shown that with his America's Cup interests. You know, he's a big-time business dude, so you know he's gonna make. You can trust his business acumen. Just a new guy, fresh blood, somebody who really wants to win. But mostly, I think somebody accountable, somebody who's gonna be at the top and say, "This is my team," not someone who's gonna be invisible and kind of pass that off. You know, you get the feeling that Ellison is gonna stand at the top. He's gonna take the hits. He's gonna take the praise. He's gonna, you know, make decisions and stand by him. He just seems like that type of guy. Maybe a little Jerry Jones-ish, but might be, needed in this situation.
Usually when it is a new owner, when a new owner takes over a team, there are changes in the front office. So if there are changes and he does get rid of the GM and, you know, the coach, who would you choose for a GM and who would you choose for a coach that's available right now? Think about it.
GM, I'm happy to go with myself. I mean, I've been playing basketball since I was 7. You know, I'm from Oakland, and nobody really knows hoop like me, so I think I would be me. I would be the best fit. But if not me, I would say you need to get someone with experience. I think somebody who's got connections around the league, someone who's proven, someone who you can trust. No matter who comes in, it's really up to the environment of the league, the environment of the CBA. You know, they'll be strapped with whatever salary situation the Warriors have now. What you want is somebody who's gonna make decisions at first, who you can just feel comfortable with. I think people don't know Larry Riley, so no matter what he does, it's gonna be, well, I don't know this guy, I don't trust him. You bring in a guy like a Joe Dumars, Jerry Colangelo. I know Joe Dumars with the Pistons, but if you somehow wooed him away, you know, you got Jerry West. You bring in those guys. What they do at first, I mean, you'll be able to trust them. They have a resume. Yeah. So I think more anything, if they do bring in somebody new, that's what they need. Somebody that fans could say, you know, I'll give you 3 years, but I trust what you're doing because you've done it before.
Okay. Now, coach.
I would want the same thing with a coach. I wouldn't want a rookie or someone who had done it before.
So who would you get?
You know, I like Avery Johnson because he's a defensive-minded guy. He's a point guard, and his team will be centered around Stephen Curry. You know, I like a guy like Byron Scott because, you know, no matter what they say about his relations with players, and I mean, the guy's won. He's been to finals. He's produced. I want somebody like that. I want somebody who's gonna sit you down if you don't play defense, pretty much. You know, I want somebody who's gonna come in here and not settle for status quo.
There's rumors right now about Anthony Randolph, if they're gonna let him go or keep him. What would you do? Would you keep him or let him go? And supposedly right now in the offseason, he's up to like 230 pounds, meaning that he's training really well. So, keeper?
I don't buy Anthony Randolph hype in the offseason anymore. I bought it last year.
Okay.
But with that said, I wouldn't trade this guy for anything. I mean, he's too good. If you're talking about for Chris Bosh, you know, nice to meet you. Anthony, is good knowing you, but I'll see you in traffic. But I wouldn't trade him to dump him. I wouldn't throw him away. I mean, this guy could be a legitimate star player. So I think this is a decision that they need to make that, you know, they have to be wise about.
With the draft, who should we avoid in the draft?
You should avoid projects. Anybody's gonna take a while to get developed. You know, a guy you gotta wait 2 or 3 years. They don't need another one of those. You should avoid drafting anyone just because they're tall. You know, you should avoid anyone who has one trick. I wouldn't say draft a guy with the number 6 pick because he could do one thing well, and that's it. Because those guys don't fit in the Warriors system. They need to be able to do more than one thing. So I would stay away from that.
Do we trade our pick for a vet, or do we keep it?
Ideally, I would say trade the pick. I mean, there's nobody in this draft who I say we got to have that guy. I'd rather package the pick with somebody, get somebody proven, or package the pick with a salary I don't want and get rid of a salary, making the team better able to take on another contract for agency. But that's just unlikely because nobody wants the 6th pick.
Yeah.
So probably gonna have to draft the pick. You're gonna have to take it, and I'm rooting for John Wall to fall to number 6.
Yeah.
Or maybe Evan Turner to drop to 6.
Do you think that's gonna happen? Do you really think, realistically?
Oh, sorry, I thought we were in like some utopia, some fantastical world. I'm gonna go with, if Wesley Johnson falls to 6, that's the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that if Wesley Johnson is there at 6, they'll take him. I think it'll come down to Monroe, that Al Farouk kid from Wake Forest, or my sleeper dude is Ipe Udoh from Baylor. I think it'll be one of those guys. I don't see Patterson jumping that high from Kentucky or Ed Davis from North Carolina. I just don't think they should get a specialist kind of guy.
Yeah.
We need rebounding. Let's go get a guy who can just rebound. I don't think they need that. 6 is too high for that. They need somebody with some upside, some potential, some versatility, somebody like that. And I think those guys can fit better than going to get a one-dimensional player.
Well, thank you so much for being here with Warriors World. We definitely enjoy always having you on, and we will definitely see you throughout the season.
Yes, you will. I appreciate it.
Anything
Anytime.
to the fans?
Hello. Crystal Bauer Sox should have won.
All right, thank you so much.